time to set you free.
Hello everyone, it is Sunday, January 7th, and I figured now is as good a time as any to kind of cap off this vlog, but also talk about my new method for writing my romance erotica short story. So yeah, I just finished part 1 of my zero draft, and it is 10,401 words. When I say part 1 of my zero draft, it is because I have decided to split up my zero drafting. For that, I mean I will write my entire story from the point of view of my female main character, and I aim for like 8,000 words. When I'm finished, I will write the same exact story, the same exact scenes from the point of view of my male main character. And I've only done this once. I did it for the short story I wrote during December, which I don't want to talk about too much because I'm still not ready to share my new pen name with you guys, but I will. So I don't have a lot of evidence backing it up, whether or not this is a good method, but I did enjoy using it for that story, and so I'm using it for this story as well. And what I do then afterwards is, for my first draft, I Frankenstein the two halves of the stories basically into one full story, and it isn't simply like a copy and paste job because I do have to rework certain things and make sure that the story is still flowing organically. And it's not as easy as it might sound because I have a big problem with killing my darlings, and I hate when I have like maybe a good, what's the word I'm looking for? A good couple of paragraphs, and then it turns out that I'm not actually writing that scene from that character's point of view in the finished draft, you know. And I've found I can try and, like, if I need this scene to be from my female character's point of view, but I really enjoyed like some internal monologue or internal thoughts that the male character had in his point of view, I try and see if I can organically work it into dialogue so that he can still say the thoughts if I liked them. And sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I'm just getting rid of it entirely because I have to determine which scenes need to be told from which character's point of view. So I think I'm getting better at killing my darlings. It sucks, but it is definitely an experiment and a learning process. So for the story I'm writing, I have just finished the female character's point of view, and I will be starting tomorrow. I will be starting the male character's point of view. And like I said, it's the same story. I follow the same exact beats and hit the same scenes. I just do it from his point of view, and we get more of his character and personality so that then I can combine it and it works better. And it is a new way of doing things, because before I was very insistent on just writing it all at once, and I would just alternate back and forth between the characters, and I do think that kind of threw me off, I guess, because to go back and forth pulled me out of the story. So using this method and sticking with one character through the whole story, I think it is helping me, but I guess we'll see after I finish this story. It's a lot simpler than I was making it out to be, which is why I just decided to kind of share it in a weekly vlog, because there would have been no point in making a separate video about it. It's not that deep of a method. Like, it's just take your story and write the 2 points of view separately, and then in your next draft weave them together, and so it's a little easier to explain than I was making it out to be in my last video. And as a bonus, I thought I would also tell you guys how I am structuring my stories, the beats I am following, because I think I did film a little bit. It's a 6-beat structure I thought I would share. So the structures I am following come from the author Callista Foxton from her How to Write Erotica book, which I got on Kindle. I can't remember if I paid for it or if it's on Kindle Unlimited, which, you know, I also paid for it. I found it a really helpful story. It's all about a really helpful book. It's all about self-publishing and learning by doing and the kinds of tools this author uses. But under her structuring your stories part, she talks about essentially beats that she uses. We have part 1, introduction, part 2, a problem, and she explains it as the main character has a problem, one that can be solved with spicy stuff, you know, because that's the point you're writing erotica. Then we have part 3, developing the plot, part 4, sexy times, part 5, the climax, and part 6, the resolution. She also has a suggested word count, which I'm loosely following, and I think if you use the word counts for each scene, it like will total up to either a 7,000 word or 8,000 word story. I usually go over because, as you guys know, I am an overwriter. So yeah, I'm following the 6-beat structure with my little simple erotica plots, and so far, so good. Like I said, tomorrow I am starting the story from my male character's point of view. My goal is to finish his side of it by Friday the 12th, and then on like Monday the 15th is when I will start putting them together into my first draft and reworking the scenes together. So I'm hoping to have the whole story finished by Friday the 19th of January. So, you know, I will keep you guys posted on whether or not it works the way I want it to. And hopefully by January 19th, I will have 2 new stories under my belt that I can soon schedule to be published under my pen name, my secret pen name. I'm feeling pretty good about my writing. I have come up with a schedule of like my newsletters that I wanted to send out, as well as tentative release dates for these stories. I still have to, I'll have to edit this one when it's done. I've already edited the other one. I will probably give it a final read through before I publish it, but for the most part I have edited it and I'm content with it. I still have to format that one as well, and I will have to format this one obviously, and I have not yet made cover art for the other one, so I will probably just do cover art together and get it all done and format it at the same time. But I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm going into 2024 with a more, I guess, hustly mindset. Like I'm trying to take it more seriously. I'm trying to focus not just on the writing, but on the actual business side of things, and I'm just trying to get the damn thing done, I guess. And yeah, like I said, I will be sharing my secret pen name with you guys as soon as I'm comfortable, as soon as it doesn't embarrass me. And I'm happy to be sharing this journey with you guys, and hopefully, maybe people out there were having the same genre problems as me, where they wanted to write a specific genre and it's just not for them. Maybe they'll see that it's okay to move on to other things that other people may not consider good, Writing erotica is not like highbrow, like writing like literary fiction or fantasy. A lot of people look down on romance as it is, and then you throw in the erotic aspect. So, people look down on it, and that was probably why I avoided writing erotica for a long time. But I am feeling good moving forward with it, and I'm just happy to have you guys here. I really appreciate you guys coming along with me and always having kind words to say to me when I'm struggling. And yeah, I hope you guys get something out of my writing vlogs, because I enjoy sharing it with you. So yeah, I will probably try to keep filming weekly vlogs, at least to update you on this story. I'm not gonna make any promises. Like I said in my last video, I'm not gonna continue to insult you guys by making promises, but I hope to continue weekly vlogs, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.